Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to my channel Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for April 19th, 20th, and 21st, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for my Virgos. Hello, my Virgos, my studious, my serious, my looking at life and trying to figure out how to make it better Virgos. Just know that you need to know that it's not all on your shoulders. Okay, I'm really feeling that there's some Virgos out there that think that are feeling this. Not that they think, it's just that they're feeling that the weight of the world is on their shoulders, and it's really, really not. So, short reading. I'm just using my Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused with Reiki energy, sure. And this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And also click on that little bell that's below there too. Okay, so two cards have popped out. Let's go ahead and cut for the third. Remember that the 19th is our full moon. It's that one I've been talking about on the longer reading. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the longer readings. But this is the one that, Libra, full moon, and it's in opposition to Uranus, and this is going to be where I feel like there's going to be a lot of volcanoes erupting, that there's going to, I don't mean that physically, though there could be, but I feel like there's going to be emotions that are just going to not necessarily be all sweet and lightness, okay? So just be aware of that, because I just think that everybody needs to be aware of it. It's going to be change for change's sake, and there's going to be no rhyme and reason for why things are going to be changing. Okay. But, on the same token with that full moon, remember, I am big on saying get out there and release, relinquish, and request. So release whatever's holding you back, relinquish any anger, any bad habits, anything that you say no longer serves you, and request only what is good for you. Okay, so we have three cards down. That two of them are actually faced up because that's how they fell, and this one is reversed. So this one is your energy. It is the King of Earth. Generous, professional, responsible, practical. That is very much my Virgos. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. So this is a time that I'm going to tell you not to necessarily make any rash decisions. But of course, if you're waiting for something to come in, if you're waiting for somebody, that ship to come in, definitely go down there and say, come on, get this to me. I really feel that I feel that for this weekend for you, that I don't feel that the energies are going to be too, I feel like when you do take that little bit of that risk, it's actually going to be, I think I said this in the longer reading. I can't remember once I deliver it. It's not real fresh in my mind. But I think that it's going to be kind of like calculated risks that you will have done in your head. You will have done all the ratios to say, okay, fine. And I think I've got an 87.5% chance of having success with this, and I'm going to go for it. Okay? And I don't know where that 87.5 comes from, but that's kind of what I'm thinking with your mind is going to be, so that you're not necessarily going to take that risk that's going to be an emotional risk, the one that you're going to be crying. It's not like you're going to go play slot machines and you're saying, okay, I've got $100 and this is going to be the difference between feeding my family or doing this. No, I'm not saying that at all. No, actually, that's abhorrent to you, okay? You're going to be one that says, okay, now, if I do this, I think that I've got an 87.5% chance of coming out better. Okay, don't ask me where that 87.5% is. Okay, then we come to ego. This is Archangel Jophiel again. Now, Archangel Jophiel is like the archangel over artists, creativity. This is, and artists have very tender egos. Many of them are. They're very sensitive to the outside. They pour out their soul into their art, and yet, if somebody criticizes that, it's not criticizing what they have produced, it's criticizing them themselves, okay? So this is kind of what the Virgo soul is like too. So nobody deals well with criticism. I know they say, "Oh, this is constructive criticism." Oh, baloney. No, I'm sorry. You're being critical. You're being critical. So no, no, no. I'm sorry. No constructive criticism for you. Okay. But with this is kind of where, you've measured it out. You've gotten everything you need to know. You've got your 87.5%. And yet at the same time, when, if somebody's going to not necessarily buy into whatever it is, it's going to kind of hurt you a little bit. Be aware that a lot of people are affected by this weird weekend energy. Okay, just be aware of that. Now, also, this is saying false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. That is something that my Virgos do have to worry about, because you probably, when I'm talking about criticism, you probably are your worst critical, your worst critic. You are the one that says, okay, but then what if this doesn't work and that doesn't work? So you've got to let those go. Again, this weekend, release, relinquish, request. And maybe it is that thing about being so hard on yourself. So here we have this where, okay, good stuff is coming, money's coming in, Midas touch is coming in. And then we go into, oh, but should I do this? Should I not do this? Maybe I shouldn't do this. So, or maybe I'm wrong. And oh my gosh. So, okay, you might be wrong. Hey, what happens? Successful people do not become successful by not making mistakes. Okay? You have to make mistakes in order for you to learn and go on and to enjoy your success. Okay. I don't know who that was for, but this last card is face down and it is reversed. So it's going to be a strong message for someone out there. We have the Page of Air. Air, of course, is our Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's our Wi-Fi. It's our radio waves. It's our thoughts. So logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. So we've got a whole bunch of different types of energy here. We have this energy where you should be very, very confident, that you should really know what you're doing. No, that you should have the energy that you know what you're doing. And yet we have this energy that says, oh, maybe not. And then we have this energy that kind of feeds into this ego saying, hey, things aren't working out quite the way we wanted it to work out, but what are we going to do? Well, you know what? I go back to this because this is your energy, and this is the one that you've got to focus on and you've got to take care of. Yes, Archangel Jophiel is there, and he is saying this is a false sense of entrapment. This is a false sense. So when you're feeling, so these two together are the ones that says this can be really successful energy this weekend, that the self-doubts that you have should just go away, okay? They throw them away, give them up, okay? So yes, it's a different type, your energy has a little bit of constraint. There's a little bit of friction in your own energy. It depends on what you're going to choose to follow, what you're going to choose to guide you. My thing is I would go with my King of Earth. For one thing, he's royalty, and for the other, he's about money. He's my energy, meaning you. And I would go with Archangel Jophiel, who's saying, hey, that other piece isn't real. It's not real. Okay? So, interesting. But remember, too, this is part of that Uranus in opposition of Libra, okay? Of the Libra full moon. And we are going into, though, the 20th and 21st, we are going into Taurus season. So that will actually help you pull into more your earth energy and feel a little bit like, no, I'm not going there. I'm not going to buy into that. I'm not going to buy into the negative thinking. Okay? Okay. Hope that helps. So my Virgos, as always, know that you are loved, and be blessed. Bye-bye.